So, finally I'm back. As you can see, in a different location. And I'm going to explain why that is now. But, this is what I have to eat. Meatballs with gravy. And apparently there's peas in there, although I am not seeing them. Now this was €2.75. Got it in the Mercadona Supermarket. My little receipt here. Yeah, €2.75. Not bad, even though it looks as though you get 5 of these meatballs. I'll just show you what they look like. We're going to eat them with this. I can tell you, I don't see any peas. Maybe they're mixed into the gravy. Let's just try a little bit of the gravy. I don't know, no peas in there that I can see. Anyhow, strangely enough. Doesn't matter, I'm not too much of a fan of peas, right? So, let's just try a piece of the meatball. They're made, yeah, a mixture of beef and pork, right? Very hot. I just put 3 minutes in the microwave, right? And a can of Australian ham, €1.20. And very cold out of the fridge. A luxury in certain parts of Spain, right? Oftentimes you can't get cold beer in the fridge everywhere. Mercadona has it. Look at a nice drink of this. And then I'm going to tell you what has been going on here with life in Spain. I needed that. So what's after happening is, like many people all around Spain in the past year, what's been going on is lots of old buildings like the one I lived in are starting to collapse and fall down. And almost everyone in the building where I was nearly killed, right? So we were evacuated, thrown out onto the street, and essentially since I was probably the only, let's say, foreign man who speaks English, I was essentially left to die like a dog there. Yeah, not the left eye, but thrown out onto the street, strayed like a dog. Well, some of the other local people and other foreigners, we'll call them, who come from of African descent, we'll say, were all put up in accommodation and given social services, all of this, whereas I was left to fend for myself. I actually had to spend the night sleeping in a park. Which, it wouldn't be the first time, and I've slept in worse places, believe me. Anyhow, this is how the meatballs are. That's what's been going on. Poor Adam has been left to fend for himself once again. With no consideration from the Spanish government now. And I can tell you, it's happening all around the country. These buildings, I think most of them, they were built anywhere from 1880 up to the 1950s. And seeing as it's 2025 now, they're all starting to drop with people in them. And I think, as far as I know, the government are aware of this and they just think that's completely acceptable. You know what I mean? Not great people. You know what I mean? Obviously don't care much for their population and certainly have no love for me. Well, I'm on the move now, involuntarily, because I have nowhere to go. I was literally left when luckily I managed to grab my backpack and get out of there. Well, I'm on the move again. Finally. So that's it. I'm going to just travel around, find a place to live, try and see if I can find a short-term accommodation. I give some updates about what's going on. But yeah, it has slowed down the little food channel, unfortunately. That's why there hasn't been many videos of the past few weeks. But these are good anyway. Would have been nice with potatoes or something, but it's not a bad amount of protein in this. So you get 5 of these meatballs. Yeah, there's a full one. It's 30 grams of protein, so it's a good little feed. Actually, this gravy that's with it, pretty nice. Sort of a beef taste in gravy. Yeah, strangely, I think you're meant to have this meal with peas, so obviously they don't put the peas in with it, you divide them yourself. But it's good. And for $2.75, this is actually tasty. I'll probably get this again. A nice cold beer to wash it down. Again, €1.20. So I'm going to leave it there. That's what's been going on. I'll be back with more food reviews when I find, as I go along, I'll try and I'll be moving from place to place, going probably around Spain, maybe even leaving Spain and going to other countries now. So it will be interesting. Maybe a blessing in disguise, really. So till next time, thanks for watching.